the bottle go?
You eat it.
Yeah, it's melted down.
Why do you think you're bleeding through your ass? Why do you think we can never sit down in the game?
That's very true.
That is true.
I know I got some tree seeds out here. I'm gonna go plant those suckers. Oh, my water's down to nothing. And that's because I ain't got no water. God. Oh, yeah. Way to go, man. Over 2,000 hours in this game and you can't do nothing right.
I'll be right back.
Well, let's glass jars here. How many can we make? Go right ahead and make them. Put that up in my backpack. I don't need to lose that. Nice little garden. You must have a green thumb.
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. It's a brown one when you take it out of your butt, and that's when it is.
It's like after a while, soil loses its like fertile nature, and then it starts growing less and less.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I gotta go to the AT-AT. I
I'm
left
asking,
all my
that happens,
crap.
right?
Yeah, I can. Not in this game, it shouldn't.
Yeah, in this game, it's should be fertilized forever.
Yep, it's supposed to be.
So that's what someone told me. I haven't actually used it before.
But you gotta have human turds to make it. So I'm gonna have to go to another town and start hitting the toilets. Or hit all the toilets in this town.
Yeah, you're talking about using the chem station where it costs 10 nitrate instead of like 15 the other two methods.
No, the only recipe I see is human toad.
Cement mixer can make fertilizer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It just
Yeah,
costs 15 fragments instead of 10 as far as the nitrate powder goes.
All right.
That's where you just have to mod in a nitrate recipe. Or an alternate fertilizer recipe.
That's not
You like the
mine.
Martian and just use your own on your crops. Feel like arc, right?
Death.
Yes.
Were you planning on going to the trader anytime soon? Or no? Are you trying to shoot me?
I shot at you, yes. You punched me as you ran
Yeah,
by.
were you planning on going to the trader anytime soon?
Not me.
There's well, if you do, there's a city that's past the trader a bit to the north. It's, I don't think it should be searched. At least the toilets, I'm sure Kenji and Joel wouldn't search. They might. I don't. I don't have the space for turds.
You know, it only takes one square.
One square human.
Fair enough. And
I think he's just shitting us.
Absolutely, he is. The way I got nitrates around here, I'm not using it in that mixer. I'll just go the hard way.
I know every time I break a boulder in like a freezing zone, I get nitrate out of it.
boulders should have nitrates even outside the freezing zone.
They do.
I just rarely see it.
Make some more.
It's a good source of nitrate in the early game, but you really don't get too much out of the boulders.
I can share some of my nitrate if you have about 700.
I'd rather have bullets than that.
I can give you around 200 if you need. I'm trying to make a lot of bullets for the community. I just need copper and brass mud.
Make some moldy bread. See what that takes. Can't make beer and I can't make herbal oil. Meat stew. Hey, Tic Tac, good to have you. Thanks for the host, my friend. How's things been going for you, man? You don't tell me bad, because that's not what I hear, because I've been watching you stream here lately. Well, through Theora's account on my PS4. So whenever you see Theora, it's usually us watching you, yeah. So, don't worry. We're just lurking and watching you. Watching you build and build and build.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what was going on earlier. Something was wrong. Do you need cooking pots? Because there's, I think, over 30 of them at this place I'm at right now.
Really?
It doesn't hurt to have spares. And I could always put down another set of campfires.
Yeah, there's 22 of them still here. at the first city that we went to.
Oh, that. They're easy enough to craft, aren't they?
I gotta start doing some repairs to this place, man. It's taking a pounding. So it is 7:30 at night. I never did find any seeds for trees. I thought we had some around here somewhere. Evidently not. Got 2 turds.
What did you need from the trader with?
What's the sand doing down here?
With?
My mic has been muted this entire time. Alright, I've just been looking for I've been rambling on, jeez, sorry. I've just been looking for sniper parts and gun parts in general. Magnum parts. Not
Need
really
duct tape too.
one very specific thing.
Sniper parts, I don't really have. Magnum parts, I have a few though. Which ones do you need?
Any.
Is it-
just read it.
I don't suppose,
Oh, sorry.
I don't suppose anybody else wants me to build them a tree farm like the one I stuck out here.
If you want to, you can build one in my base somewhere near it.
Which one was yours?
The big thing that we took the horde at, ATA-2.
Betty Sue, was it right?
Yep. Well, that's my game character name. My regular name is Whiff.
Stinky
Yeah.
Call
one.
me Betty if you want. You can call me Betty if you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, it just gives me something to help raise my construction skill there.
Alright.
You still looking to increase your athleticism?
Always and forever.
Want to punch some grass for me?
Yeah, I had to play with my settings. I may move them back up. But for some reason the game started running like crap for me. I had to turn my settings back, and I don't know why.
Are you saying that you need plant fiber?
I need plant fiber, yeah.
I have 437 right now. You can have.
Sure, yeah.
Where you at?
I'm over on the west side of town. You want me to come to you, or you're gonna come here?
It'd probably take me a while to hike over there.
I can wait unless you don't want to make the trip. I'll come to you.
I used to have 55 trees out here, and I ain't got a
There's
diddly out here now.
that,
How about I'll just keep punching grass until you get over here, and then you can have it all.
That's nice.
Whoa.
Let's see, what color are you? You're orange.
Aren't you glad for that?
Hi. Ooh, nice. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
That'll be just about all I need.
Now I gotta restock some.
No, no, no. Why is there dogs near me?
They call it
'Cause
puppy love.
I think it's a smell.
Jesus. That was not my favorite experience right there.
Tell Death about it.
I had my fair share of the dog experiences too, when we were trying to actually get over to the city here.
Oh yeah, because you had to travel through the wasteland, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably didn't have a bike back then either.
Mm-mm.
I remember when Death was coming over, he died like what, 3 times?
Yeah, I died 2 times, and then
Yeah.
he wanted to wait for me. I was like, you can go ahead, and he didn't want to. He ended up dying like 3 or 4 times.
Fucking dogs.
Have you ever thought about modifying some of the server recipes just to be like, not make them any easier, but to eliminate some of the goofy stuff in them, like where the jars disappear from recipes?
Why would I want to do that? Because if I did that, I'd never hear you bitch.
No, I'm just curious if you've ever considered it.
Not really, I haven't, but I know other people have asked. I don't like to get into the XML files and do much because I'm afraid I'll screw it up.
It does feel kind of unrealistic, but
It
they
does.
kind of do it for game balance.
All right. All right, turn this.
Yeah, I just it's the OCD of me. It's like, okay, I just made cornbread. Where'd my jar go?
Yep.
As far as screwing up your game, that's not as bad as you might think. Just before you start altering anything, you copy all your files
Yep.
and you set them off to the side. That way, you don't have to like re-download them if you do screw them up.
Anytime I play with the files, I download all the files to my computer, so I have a copy of it before I make any changes. So then all I gotta do is upload that file if I screw anything up.
Sounds like you know exactly what you're doing then.
In a way. Learned it the hard way. Alright, what do we wanting to make?
Me, I'd probably do something along the lines as you make cornbread, and it's like, hey,
Glue.
we'll use the animal fat, because, you know, that's like lard. And you know cornbread, it needs some fat in there.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna make some glue now.
So I'd probably do something like, you know, like 5 cornmeal, you know, a lard and a water mix, like 5 cornbreads or something like that.
right. You take that back and put it back in that toilet. But not before I... Mm-hmm.
Crap, I am out of wood.
Well, I just dumped a whole bunch of wood earlier into the base. I'm also sitting on like 5,000, so there's wood here somewhere.
Alright. But yeah, Joel, if you wanna, yeah, I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to, I have plenty of frames and ramps. I just need,
There's 25,000 wood here in this base.
But yeah, come morning, as long as we're still going, I can work on putting a, tree farm.
Too bad we can't use bone meal.
yeah.
So how are you liking that Galactic Emporium game?
I like it. It has a lot to it. It's an early access game also, so it has its moments. But overall, it's a lot smoother than 7 Days is by far. The game flows. You can move around. It really has real nice looking graphics, and whatnot. It runs very smooth. You have the space. You can warp to other planets. They've really expanded the galaxy for you. And they just put out a patch and gave us 11 new POIs and 3 new drone bases to go with.
Yeah, someone told me that it was like 7 Days to Die in space. Watching you play it, I kind of feel like I agree with that.
Not really, because there's nothing that comes at you but drones, and the drones are in sporadic. They don't come on any given day. They just come at you God knows when.
Just trade zones for drones for zombies.
Well, yeah, 3 drones for a whole horde. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's exactly the same, but kind of the game style is similar.
Yeah, but you got a lot more what you call high-tech things you can do. You can really build some nice bases out of different materials. You can even build into the ground if you want. The problem is if you log out in your underground base, when you log back in, you'll be on top of the mountain you dug into.
That used to be what 7 Days was like. I remember that happening.
Right. They're not used to people digging it. They didn't design it for people to be digging into the mountains and making bases, but they do. So I'm sure they will adapt eventually. And they put out three updates in the last 7 days.
I saw when you started to go and what was that thing? Yeah, when you went out into space and you started like taking over spaceships.
Well, we weren't taking them over. In the workshop, there's a bunch of what you'd call blueprint things that other people have made. You can download them into your game and you can build them. By putting the resources in, hit the blueprint and build it. That's for the people that have no creativity. We can build their ships.
But when you play the game, can you make your own ships? Like outside of
yeah.
And then you can like fly them and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. You can play. You have hovercrafts. You have the small space vehicles, which will take you from your planet to your moon. Then you have the CV, which is a capital vessel, which will take you from place to place by warp. And then you have the bases. So, and if you go into the workshop for Galactic Point and look at it, you can see what type of things you can build. But they got them all there. They got them listed by bases, CVs, SVs, and the HVs. If you go in and look at them, you'll see what kind of build capability you have with the number of blocks you have. Winch.
So is there an end game to Imperium?
Yeah, they have planets. There's only 2 or 3 that are what they consider starter planets. There are a couple that are very, very tough because everything on the planet wants to eat your face. And it can make it tough. And they can do damage to your buildings. So, yeah, you do want to, even though you can make turrets to defend it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched you start up a new game. And you guys were beset by like rocket launching turrets right from the get-go.
Well, no, that was because somebody leveled up high enough to get it. You have to level to unlock things. You get so many points to unlock. But when you hit level 20, you have enough to unlock everything.
Oh, sorry. When I said turrets, I meant drones, like on your ass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right when you landed the ship and you started going out, they're like,
Yeah, and they do
they were
that.
hitting you hard.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you gotta figure out how to fight them. The best way to do it is to come at them because you start off with a pistol, 68-meter range. They can hit you from 200 meters out. So you got to figure a way to close with them quick. Those rocket drones are the ones they'll eat you alive in a hurry. I mean, it's not a bad game, and I do have that server, so it's all good. I always tell everybody if they want to start out and it's the first time playing, use the Akura, AKUA. Use that planet because it has an atmosphere, so you don't have to wear your helmet. If you're on any other planet, you got to wear your helmet all the time, which means you have to produce oxygen in order to keep your suit with oxygen.
You get to choose where you want to start?
Yeah, they give you three starter planets. Yeah. No, you choose. You choose where you start.
So you want that tree farm any particular spot over here?
Yeah, just tell him to bend over. You'll build it in his ass. I gotta rebuild this corner. Holy shit! Holy God! I gotta get my nail gun. Get ready to do some repairs here. Holy shit! I'll let this place go to hell. Get my nail gun. Grab some concrete mix. I got the rebar frames. Okay. I gotta get some. I got it. Oh my God. Just have it on me. Gotta get wood. Yeah. I'm gonna use rebar frames. I need wood. Okay, some cobblestone too, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone, I think. Like a scrap iron.
You died.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. I was just reading the messages, and I'm like, "You died, Grail. Can you come over here? That was a while ago. Can you make it right there? If you're gonna make it."
Actually, he said, "Can you get over here?"
Close enough. You have any particular size in the number of trees he wants there? 3x3, 4x4.
Oh. As much as you want. We don't have any.
All right, then I'll just see how big I want to make it.
We don't have any clay, do we? I'll have to go dig some clay.
We eat some of this delicious cornbread.
Yeah, I gotta go get some clay. I need a crap ton of forged iron. How much can we make? I'll make 400. There we go. Keep these forges working all the time.
Do you want it sunk into the ground, or you care if I just build a ramped up version?
Wow, that's a lot of details for a tree farm.
Well, if you don't have any type of sloping, then the zombies can get caught on stuff, and you never know what they'll destroy.
Let that cook up. What's in here? Oh, and more glass in for more jars. Oh. Should go downstairs and see what kind of damage is down there. Finish breaking out those stupid bars. God. Yeah, I got a few blocks probably down here need it. Yep, there's a couple. That wall's only 1 block thick. Gotta change that. So I gotta bust all that out of there. And add another layer to this sucker. On that wall right there. All right, time to go outside.
Hey, good morning.
Come on, let's go. Gotta go outside and do some work now. Let's go. Go do some outside work. Wow. Wow. Like all I can say is wow.
So I'm filling cobblestone rocks into cobblestone frames with a nail gun.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Moving on.
Just make sure you don't have any other materials to go over and upgrade if you don't want to go upgrade.
Yeah, I don't want to upgrade that. I took care of that. I had
Yeah.
cement in my
I always
inventory.
make one mistake of that and then I say, shit, go take it out.
I do this. I keep doing that with my spikes. I have steel in my inventory. It's like, wait,
Yes,
all
yeah.
my
The
steel.
That's what happened to me. So now I don't carry steel on me when I'm out here working with spikes and stuff. Oh shit.
Yeah, because your nail gun works so fast that you can't stop sometimes.
Screechers out there. She's on the spikes. Those blocks, I don't care if they get beat off. I gotta go get some, whoa. Gotta make a bunch of spikes. At some point, I'll probably take these walls to steel. Who knows? Section at a time. Over time. I think Whiff had to go. Hey, Helen, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see you come in there. I apologize. Getting so in depth in this. Fix the walls and I'll work on the spikes. Yeah, I do know how it is. Yeah. Trying to do some repairs. We built other bases to take hordes at, and well, this one kind of took a little bit of a beating over the time, and some of the time since we started. Just trying to get it all brought back up to stuff now. So we have quite a few other little bases to take the hordes at. So this one won't be the primary horde taker. So even though we may do it once in a while. Yeah. Usually about the second half of my stream, that's about what it comes down to. Just, you know, mundane repair stuff, basically. I gotta go ahead and get some clay so I can start making some, so I gotta get cobblestone so I can repair that, upgrade it. So, gotta go out here and get some clay. Yeah, I figured that, you know, and I know how that is with kids. I mean, when kids are around other kids, they always come down with something because there's always something going around this time of year, you know? So, yeah, I do understand that absolutely. You know, you got to take care of them and make sure. Well, just about everybody has their own base. You know, everyone who's on the server has their own horde base. I'll tell you what, I can take you around and show you where some of them are, all right? All right, here's... That's the community base right there. That's what that is. Then down here, Whiff has built himself an AT-AT Star Wars type base. And that's it right there. We just took a horde in that one. But here's what's kind of cool about it. Take you in and show you it. Whiff built this, so big ramp. But it has a drawbridge. And then he uses this. This is where he shoots the horde down there. Then he has an escape hatch here, so if you have to get out in a hurry. Hay bales of hay down there, so you jump out if you have to. And this is his home. This is his base where he lives, okay? He has dual doors, so you have another way out if you have to. And I think Whiff just logged out too, I think. So it's getting late for him. So that's his base. But he also has another base over here. It's a drop base, okay? I'll show you what it's like. It's still got some construction to do on it, but it holds out hordes pretty well. Okay, if you look, you see that light right there? He's got those lights built underground so they light up the area. Will I make it over there? Yes, I did. How about that? All right. Take you to the outer circle first. Got the outer ring. This is the outer ring, where when you're fighting the horde, you can reach in there and you can loot them and everything else while you're here, and repair the spikes from here. But we haven't replaced the back wall yet, and we're thinking about taking it back another layer to get you further away. All right. Then I'll take you to the inner ring. This is a drop base, is what it is. They drop down in on it. But on the top layer, see, it's all steel. We took a horde the other day in it. And we still got to do repairs to it, but it's all right. Now, get up here. It's just a flat surface. But on top of all that out there is barbed wire. So they get hung up there, so you can try to kill them out there. Yeah, it does. It is. It's narrow. But it's a Whiff build. It's not something that I would have built, but it's something that Whiff built. Mine would have been much bigger, would have been reinforced, you know what I mean, but it's his build. It works. And it works out pretty well. And I'll take you by Joel Dax's base. May want to keep that closed just in case. You never know. All right, this is Joel Dax's base is going up. That's what a police officer does now when he blows up. That's from a police officer when he blows up. They take big dents out of the ground. This is Joel's. He's taking a whole block.
Yeah.
And this is, we've taken a few hordes here. This is Snickel's base. But to get into it, you have to go into drop into their base and then come over to it and up. Now, I got to come over here and do some repairs over here after the couple. We took 2 hordes here. And it's a pretty darn sturdy little design too. I mean, it can take a pounding. And that's the bases that we have constructed right now. Yep. That's what we have right now. Kenji's working on his, but it's on the other side of town. He doesn't have it done yet, so. And then we have a few other people who've built in this town here. Don't know who's been building on that yet. So, because the server is only on for a certain amount of hours. I turned it off when I stopped streaming. Get your head off that base. You understand me? Oh, did that hurt?
What the hell? It's making me reinstall 7 days. Why you do this to me from Prince?
What was that again, Whip?
It's making me reinstall 7 days.
Something must have gotten corrupted.
Come on. I got 500 more arrows for you. Come on. I got enough to take care of you. Smile. Got paid for my services, I see that. You know what? I need them there bones, you know it? I need them there bones. And I'll take that too. Yeah, it's a ways away too. It's on another. It's in another town. I'll show you. It is over here. It's right there. We got a tower right down there that we fight them in. When we was in that town.
Well, you don't see that every day.
See, somebody built themselves an armored
What up?
garage.
I watched a mini bike just fly straight up into the sky and disappear, and I'm looking at the edge of oblivion where there's a bunch of no blocks.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me last week. Drove into one of those like areas where the server hasn't loaded in the map yet. You fall right through, and then you end up on the ground, and your bike just goes weighted all the way to the sky. It'll come back down though.
It will.
It'll come back down.
Yeah, I can see it going up now. I see it come back down.
Well, you know, if a block, if you get a segment that doesn't load, you know how to fix it quickly, right?
Punch it.
Yeah, you just
Or
drop
punch the
put,
ground,
or you can put down a frame on it. Yeah.
Easier to just hit it. Although you
Yeah.
have to craft a frame and stuff. It takes too much time.
Well, not really. I'll go to these bases they build and fight a horde there just see how they do. But we've taken a few early on at the prison
I
here.
would love to play longer, but apparently I'm reinstalling the game, so it says it's going to take an hour right now.
Do a file verification.
Validate it.
What? I have no idea what that is. I'm too retarded for this.
I need to get cobblestone so I can do some more upgrading on the prison. But I haven't used a gun much at all. I mean, a little. Last night was the first time I actually used one on the last horde. So, and I got A few kills in that horde. I leveled during that horde, I know that. But a gun broke about halfway through the horde, so I had to use my bow again. And I've killed 90% of my kills with a bow, so I prefer the bow myself. And we have an underground garden. Not truly underground, but it is below ground level. And we have an infinite water source. I'll show you how that works here in a minute because I'll be going over there shortly. Need to get more clay, some for cobblestone, some to go in a forge.
Yeah, my game's freezing up again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this down through the night, and yeah, I'm just gonna let it down through the night. So I guess I'll be getting off.
Well, I finished your tree farm.
I'll be watching Death Stream, so I might be able to see it later.
You still gonna be on Discord?
No, I'm probably gonna go lay down in my bed and watch it on my phone.
Alright.
So,
You know, you laying in bed watching me kind of creeps me out. You know that.
Oh, you know you like it.
I do it almost every night, don't worry.
We'll just have to get
Oh,
Death
okay.
to run over there and look at your tree farm. Then that way you can see it and be done.
I'm going over now.
May I task you with something, Drew?
We have no potassium nitrate
probably.
here. None.
Kinda.
So there are no
It's
bullets.
kind of getting
Very few
way
bullets
too
here.
Tedious for me. I kind of want some
Potassium
help,
nitrate is
building
almost
levels, so-
zero now. You can't hardly find it.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like any kind of problem.
Death, when are you streaming next? 10 days.
7 days tomorrow.
Alright, I'll try and pop in. There's my game.
Very few, because we really don't have an access to potassium nitrate.
See you later.
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 Because in this biome, potassium nitrate is not here naturally. Coal is, and iron. But no potassium is here. You have to go to another zone to find your potassium.
Just a second here. I've got to put a few things here into storage and all that.
Alright, I'll be here, just filling in some public things. And I think I'm having server issues because I'll just relog. I'll be right back.
Do I have any stone?
Yeah, even with the speed of a nail gun, this is taking a long time.
Anything particular you need to fill it in?
I have a nail gun and cobblestone rocks for you in the workbench over here.
I was gonna say, is it just like small stones or is it something special?
You make it with small stones, cobblestone rocks with small stones and clay.
Ah,
I believe I have enough though. just the time taken to have to fill it in.
Someone took all the short iron pipes? Really? Holy crap, all that, guys.
That's you, right, Kenji?
Yep, that's me.
Who put that in there? Don't eat that. Why is that in there?
Oh wow, there's a lot of zombies out here near your place, in there.
Well, I'm by the wasteland, that's why. Do you need an escort?
Nah, they're all slower than dirt. I can just walk past them.
Alright.
Till you hear the growl and the woof woof.
Don't worry, the
Well,
work area is
that's the miscellaneous
all
one.
walled in.
Haven't done anything with it. Just leave it the way it is. I keep finding stuff all over the place. I don't know why, but I do.
But yeah, there's a bit of a horde between here and there.
Right. Oh, you healed already. Cool.
Yeah, it was no problem.
Alright. In the workbench, there's the tools you need. You can keep the nail gun after you're done with that.
Is it faster than the claw hammer there?
Oh, by far. By far.
Make a bunch of that. You can make fertilizer out of it. You can make fertilizer
Fill
with it.
all this here.
In the cement
Yep.
mixer, you use
All
that and
This is just gonna be
10,
the
10
cellar
potassium
water. Thank you, sir.
and a couple other ingredients. You can make fertilizer out of it for the crops. Got another screecher out there. Alcohol, so I can make first aid kits is what I'm after. What'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, yeah, 20 iron bars? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, yeah. Still making some, where'd that come from? Still making forged iron. I got all this stuff here to repair. Alright, let's go here. Cobblestone rocks. 1,000, let's go. Okay, make some more. Getting there.
Out of material.
Wait, hold on, I got more.
Just trying to get everything all done. Well, yeah, I do. I know. I don't deny that, Helen.
Wow, all done.
I guess I didn't even realize I was done.
Yeah, thank you. That saves me a lot of time.
All right. Land in the middle of his
Yeah,
garden.
thanks again, man. Do you need anything from here?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I just do what I enjoy: punching trees, running from dogs.
Hang around here, you'll run from a few dogs if you like that.
Taking pop shots at Earl.
Earl?
Earl the zombie. He's the big fat one.
I didn't know they had names.
All right. We have that side done. Wow. This side gets hit a lot, I guess. I gotta go inside the base and tear out those bars and everything in those cells and add another layer of this base here. This is the only place where it's one layer thick, right through here. And I really can't have that. Might have to put some barbed wire on these things. I hear her. Where's she at? Where'd she go? I heard her. Came from over that direction. Well, start on the spikes, I guess. Yeah, we always lurk into it, but I'm usually under Theora's name. So if you ever see my wife's name in there, in all probability, it's me watching you. And Theora does the same thing a lot of times if I'm at work. She sees you on, she'll turn the PS4 on, and she'll lock onto you when you're streaming. So one of your viewers will always be Theora. But it could be me or her both watching you. But we're usually in there lurking somewhere. Probably take a million scrap iron to do all these spikes. Yeah, but we're almost always in your stream somewhere. Because a lot of times, I'll be working and whatnot. She works during the day, so if you see it on during the day, it's me. If it's in the evening, because I usually work evenings, it'll be her. And she may be downstairs streaming herself, But she's got the PS4 on you, so. It's gonna take a shit ton of scrap to do this. And I'll be putting bars, iron bars up there eventually. It'll be a slow process, but I'll get her done. Not a problem, man. I'll do that. Hey, Kenji.
Oh yeah.
Whip says there's a screamer over here. He said that's your girlfriend and she's mad because you stood her up at dinner. So you need to come over here and make it up to her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's roaming around over here somewhere. I can hear her, but I can't see her. So hopefully she's locked up in a building somewhere.
Yeah, if my girlfriend's mad, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
You're kind of like me. You find someone to deliver the apology to her and then come back later.
Yeah.
What I do is I throw my baseball cap in the door, and if it comes flying back out, I know it's not time to come home yet.
Yeah, you know how relationships work. When she's mad, you don't come and knock.
No. No. And I've told everyone I meet, if I do something that really irritates you, do not hold it in. Tell me right away. Otherwise, I think it's okay. If you don't tell me right away, I have no way of knowing it wasn't good for you. And most of them, it was my gaming that was the problem.
Gaming is the problem?
Yeah, you'd rather play that damn game than spend time with me. And sometimes I'd just be all perturbed enough to go, yep.
I'm assuming this isn't Tiara we're talking about. She
Oh, hell no.
Too, right? She's a gamer too, right?
Nope. I'm talking about gaming. Gaming was a big issue for all my girlfriends. All right. Well, I get a whole side done today, or close anyway. Then it'll take me another week to gather enough scrap iron to do that. Again. I'll just turn whatever's in the forge into scrap iron. I'll get it done one way or another. I thought I got all those. What the hell? Ah, 7,000, a little over 7,000. Didn't quite get one side completely done. Pretty darn close, though. Pretty close, though. Pretty darn close. All right. Gotta get a little bit more wood than that. Barely enough wood there to get that all put out. And I'll have that for you, bud. Okay. I heard you. Sweetie Pie, where are you? I heard you. I got something for you. She's on the spikes. She'll die. I love it when they walk up on the spikes.
Are you still streaming?
Yes, I am.
My Firefox crashed a long time ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, Firefox really doesn't like Twitch.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't, because I don't use that for Twitch. I use Chrome for Twitch. Because my Firefox is my main browser, but I can't use it for Twitch. It crashes all the time.
See, I thought it must have been just me, but mine does it all the time too.
Yeah, I thought
So
it was just
Chrome
me.
works well for it.
I guess he uses Chrome, so I guess it must work. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one then, because
Well, plus also what I like about Chrome is it remembers how I have everything set. When it comes to my Twitch, I go into it and everything's set the way I like it. It just sets it up.
you know, Firefox never used to have so much problems with Twitch, and it did remember settings before too. But for some reason, after a while, it just stopped working.
I ended up getting rid of that Better Twitch TV,
Oh yeah?
and it's been working flawless ever since.
Huh.
Theora uses that. She told me I need to start using that.
I used it, but recently it just messes stuff up, and I don't know why.
Huh. But she uses it all the time when she streams, and it does run pretty good for her. So I thought I might try it. Because, yeah, my Firefox, which is my main browser I use, runs fine for most everything I do. But when I get into Twitch, it just doesn't like it. It just crashes constantly.
Yeah. Huh, Better Twitch TV. Never figured that would be the culprit, but I can give that a try.
Well, Theora likes it, so, and she uses it.
I like it too. It kind of arranges things in a better way that the default Twitch has everything arranged on your browser.
Right, and I know
Plus-
I watched her set it up, and I seen how it ran for her, and I thought, that looks pretty decent. I'll have to try that.
Plus, I like having the dark profile.
The dark background profile. Yeah,
Yeah,
I, do, I like that too. Yep.
It just looks so much better. It's easier on the eyes.
Yeah, it looks great. Theora uses it, so I think I'll be using it from here on out. She likes it, so yeah, I'll probably be using it too. How do I make? Okay, murky water. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Well, I said I wasn't going to build, but here I am building something. I think I'm overdoing it. Old habits die hard, man.
Kind of like you did in Conan.
Oh, I regret that so much. I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's one of the things that annoy me about Conan is that if you want to build anything, it's like 90% hacking away at a boulder and 10% building.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you don't get much out of that, do you? But, oh well, make it into something. Start using that stuff. Give you a sunburn, huh? Yeah, yeah. I can see where it'd be great for the eyes. I really do.
I got my first floor layout done. No.
Yeah, get your own router. Yeah, you might want to do that, bud. Yeah, that would probably be your best deal right there, probably.